70, Indy. Hey, seam six.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Running with Kamara. And he's got room. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Now!
Watch the ship.
Go!
A handoff to Fournette. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Here's a give to Fournette. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Ready? Yellow lady!
Check three.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Ready.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Ready? You ready?
54 miles.
Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback!
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another 1st and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Kamara trying again, and I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara, and that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 12, Minshew.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We got 21. You draw Corker.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Bandit. Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the 30 on second down. Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. 3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Hey, Haywood.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. And taken right at the 35. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 30 base. Look at me. Door.
They'll run with Fournette. A gain of 3, second down.
Go now. 91. Hard. Hey.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves him in pretty good shape. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's got some space here. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Jet bomber. Hey!
On second down, here's Fournette. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now Minshew. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Ready?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Kamara. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because
it got his man complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. T.J. Logan, an 80-yard touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory.
Ready.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
21. Hey, wahoo!
On second down and 4, Breeze. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The Saints on 4th down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. Breeze to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Go! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
53. Bravo. Hey, easy.
Mike 54.
Breeze now on first down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
5-9.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Defense. Let's go, defense. All right, here we go.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he locates Josh Hill, complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 21. Here we go. Right there.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Lutz is good. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
54, right there. Hey, Charlie! I'm coming for you. You mine! 36. 54. 1. Check. Walk 54. Hey! I 7. Hey, 1 set. Check.
From the 29, Breeze escaping the pressure right. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down. 80 weapons.
54, right there. 11.
Hey, easy.
54 is Mike.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Preston Brown. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Kamara. Room here to run. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
Hey, Zoo.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso.
61, match box, light.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kiko Alonso came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
54, right there, 54 Mike.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. Looking for Perriman there, he's got him. Rashad Perriman off to the races. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashad Perriman, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run it again with Kamara. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
X3, 218, chop.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Flush to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And he is close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 39. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Bree's going to sneak it. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Jacksonville. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it again with Fournette. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Alpha.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name is wingspan as he knocks that one away. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, pick it up. Hey, Delta. Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. No chance. Hey, go.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Fame.
Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, the rookie from Florida. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
Whoa. Lady, on the team. On the pilot, 64. Weak. Kill. Hey, team 6. Team 6. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Here's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. And Lutz puts this one through. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a two-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can...
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Recon, 132 fighter.
This is Fournette. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is down to 2. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here, or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On the ground, this is Kamara. And an alley to run. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 61 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. The rush coming, and he's taken down. A.J. Klein in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. To try again after the sack. Minshew in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A.J. Klein able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Minshew sets to throw, and he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm here.
Yes.
On 4th down, Minshew. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
1st down, Saints.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because